Hi, I'm Laura Waage, and I was recently at a networking event where I had more than a few people ask me about my personal productivity system. So I'm going to share it with you now. However, if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure that you click the link in the description box below so that you go to the blog post, which has all of the step-by-step instructions. This is just one piece of that personal productivity system, so make sure you do that now. All right, let's dig in. So this is my actual weekly calendar, and it's the backbone of my productivity system. So a couple things that you might notice: I run my weeks Monday through Sunday, and part of the reason that I do this is so that every Sunday night I set time aside to plan what the next week will look like. So that's why it's Monday to Sunday for me. Now you'll also notice that at the bottom of each day are my Pomodoro tomatoes. So this is where I track my productivity segments for every day. So let's take a look at an example. What I personally do is set time aside every Sunday to go ahead and plan my upcoming week. This starts with filling out the dates for my weekly calendar. Now, the next thing that I do is the night before each day, I determine what my 3 big goals are going to be for that day. Now, if you've already read the blog post, then you know that for me, these 3 big goals that I'm going to achieve in a day are directly pulled from my business plan. They are revenue generating, action-oriented goals. They're not busy work. I'm very, very specific about this. Now, as I achieve these things, some of them might take more than 25 minutes. Some of them might only take 25 minutes, but I base my day on how many Pomodoros I need to be able to complete those tasks. So as an example, one of the things that I did Monday was keyword research. That only took me 1 Pomodoro, one 25-minute segment. Now, once I've completed it, obviously I put a check mark next to that item to show that it's done. And then I color in the Pomodoro to show that A, I did it, and B, to keep track of how many Pomodoros I complete in a day. Now, why do I do this? Well, I want to see how much true productivity time I have each day. Now, true productivity time means my Pomodoro was uninterrupted. It was in my calendar and treated with the same level of respect and importance as if it was a doctor appointment. That's critical. I have to treat these Pomodoros with that level of importance because these are the action items that build my bank account and that lead me to my ultimate success. The next thing I did on Monday was write ad copy. That actually took me 4 Pomodoros. And then lastly, I had 3 images created, which took me 2 more Pomodoros. Now, I want to explain this last one. I love creating images, but that is not where my time is best spent. The better thing for me to do is to create very detailed instructions on what I want my images to contain and then let somebody else create them for me. Like I said, I love creating images. However, that is not my strong suit, and it takes me 10 times longer than it takes the person that I paid to do it. Not to mention the fact that my graphic designer is somebody I actually found on Fiverr, so each image only cost me $5. So it really is that simple, though I know that simple isn't always easy, but if you hold yourself accountable and stay focused, this system really can skyrocket your productivity. Now remember, this is part of a whole system, so if you found this video on YouTube, be sure to go read the entire blog post that gives you all the other components that are a part of this system so that you can have ultimate success.